Well, how is this for a great day? How does contemporary creme brulee sound?
Look at, you don't even have to put a name in front of it. Just say creme brulee and I'm good. It's delicious. And it's just one of the recipes in Adam Young's new cookbook.
Yes.
That's right.
Adam is, of course, the owner of Sift Bakeshop and now a cookbook author. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me back.
This is something I would love to have. I think it's a great gift. Of course, it makes me wonder, like, you're Adam Sift, like best baker in America. How are we going to be able to do these things? But these are all the Sift recipes?
They're almost all of the Sift recipes, the mixed recipes, the donut shop recipes, all of our our cherished secrets are all, the fundamentals are all inside here. Some of the recipes are a little more contemporary, like the creme brulee we're going to make today, and then some are very, very achievable.
Very achievable.
Yep.
I love that I just called you Adam Sift. It's Adam Young.
Most people do.
But it's just all right, so this is a degree of difficulty a little higher, but we're going to show you something beautiful.
A little on the high side. So essentially we're making our contemporary creme brulee. And this is a dish that we serve upstairs on a rooftop deck at Mix above the bakery. So we have a great cocktail bar up there. And
I've been seeing it on Instagram, so people can go and have cocktails on your roof.
They can. Cocktail and the kind of like a tapas style menu, if you will. You know, smaller portions that you can get multi-course dining up there if you'd like. So
what is that?
This is a vanilla bean. Give that a smell.
That's real vanilla.
Ooh, wow, that is real vanilla. That's like vanilla ice cream. Wow,
yeah, exactly. And
ooh,
these little black flecks, these are the seeds inside. That's the little black pieces you see running through your vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop that right in. We're going to infuse this into the milk and cream here, into the dairy. So that takes 3 to 5 minutes to come up to a light simmer. We're going to kill the heat and we're going to mix it into our binding agents, okay, which is a little sweetened condensed milk, eggs, egg yolks, and a little sugar.
All right, so far it doesn't look too hard as long as you know where to put things, different bowls.
Absolutely, and you want to be sure that you don't mix your sugars and your eggs together until this has come up to a simmer, because it will coagulate and scramble your eggs a little bit here. The sugar will, so you have a little scrambled egg bits. So we're going to mix that together as soon as the dairy is hot here, okay? And then we're going to temper this hot dairy that's infused with the vanilla bean in here. Okay, thank you. Until that's nicely emulsified.
I'm going to be the Sue Sifter.
Sue Sifter.
Very nice. Then we're going to back into the pot here. Now at this point we don't need to return it to the heat. We're going to bake it the remainder of the way here to set the custard in the oven. Okay, so I have a little tray here that we're going to bake it in. This sits in a hot water bath. We're going to wrap the foil over that tight so it's in this moist chamber in the oven and it sets like gently like a custard should.
So you just have 2 trays, one's a little bigger than the other, and there's just a tiny bit of water in here, maybe a ½ inch or so?
That's correct, just enough to cover the surface area of the larger sheet tray. And we're just going to take some of this vanilla custard and we're going to strain just to make sure there's no pieces of bean or little impurities. And we're going to pour that right into the tray.
What if you didn't do this part? Would it still be okay?
It would still be okay. You just want to make sure there's no like little clumps of sugar or clumps of, you know, cooked egg
how
yolk.
It makes it so perfect.
Nice and clear, super pure, right? So
I mean, I got a lot of junk in my kitchen, but I don't have one of those things.
I know, this looks like
I might have a little strainer. That looks like a big boy strainer right there.
I mean,
okay, exactly.
When you're 6'6", you have a big boy strainer.
That's it. That's exactly right. So we have the custard in here. We're going to fold the aluminum foil over to create nice and tight to create that that wet chamber inside the oven. And
so we seal it up.
Exactly, and that's going to go in the oven for about a ½ an hour, 25 to 35 minutes at 325 degrees, just until the custard is set.
Okay.
It's best to let that chill overnight. So this is something, if you're entertaining, you want to do it a day in advance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you can take it out. We invert ours out onto a cutting board and we cut them into these little strips.
Wow,
right?
look at that.
Yeah, you got to bring that over so people can see. Oh my gosh.
So kind of this unique little, something different, not your typical creme brulee you see in the ramekin here, kind of a straight bar. And then we dust this with a little bit of sugar like you would any other creme brulee here. And we give it a light torch, okay? Spread that.
It's so pretty in a bar.
It is, and it's something that you don't typically see. And this, we use a little bit of the addition of whole egg too, and it gives it the stability to where you can slice it.
And now you have your big boy torch too.
Of course. So
that I have in my
never leave home without it. I won't get you. So we're going to give that a light torch here, just to caramelize that sugar, and that's going to add a little bit of caramelized, sweet and bitter flavor. Wow. And as it cools, it'll become very brittle.
That's my favorite part of creme brulee. Like sometimes, to be honest, I just like the top layer.
Sure.
But,
and that's nice and super crispy.
Is that just a regular torch you would use in construction? I mean, or is that a special baker's torch?
You know, they do make special baker's torches, but we generally use a propane torch as an industry standard.
I got one.
You know?
Joe has that one.
The MAP gas is a little unusual, but typically, you know, use the propane. So we have some seasonal berries here, some white chocolate that we've tempered. And again, this is something that's right inside the book, the recipe.
Okay, that's so
and
pretty.
all of these different elements and gels and sauces all come with the recipe as well. So I'm just going to take our chef's knife.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now, is that white chocolate that you formed?
It is. So we do a lot of chocolate work, a lot of chocolate tempering. And we do all our own decorations and things in-house. So this is a little white chocolate that's been tempered and combed and formed into special decorations specific for each dessert. But this is the type of thing that you find inside the book.
I mean, if
before
you
you go.
came and served this, then incredible. So that recipe's in your cookbook.
The recipe's in the book.
You got a book signing?
We
got a
do.
book
So
event.
we're actually celebrating the launch of the cookbook this coming weekend, Thursday through Sunday, with a charity cookbook weekend, essentially. So every event, Thursday through Sunday, goes to donate local libraries and Groton Human Services. And we are bringing in all of my mentors and chefs that I've worked for across the country. And for a special dinner Saturday night, each one of us is going to cook a course. So that's a sold-out event. But we do have some other space. There's a Sunday brunch available. There's cocktail receptions Thursday and Friday. There's a dine-around tour of our operations Friday night. That still has some space available, so you could eat your way through all of our different
That sounds
operations that we
amazing.
have. Very exciting stuff. So.
Good luck with that. Thanks
you.
for being here live.